Chachi Heresy. So
Chachi Heresy.
Yeah, it was sick. It was a good
Right
show.
pronunciation.
Pronunciation correction coming in.
Shout out to queer artists in Hamilton. We should all support.
I need a pronunciation correction every show here. That's why I got people to introduce themselves.
Right.
This is because
That matters.
Design
Exclusive.
matters.
So,
Wait. Let's get
Find
to
us
it one
on
more
YouTube.
time.
this is because
Design
That
matters.
matters.
exclusive. Exclusive.
As DJs, do any of you have a better than I just did? Anybody got anything?
No, but I have a couple that I've hacked. They're pretty good.
You're saying you don't have one better than what I just did.
It seems like it's nice though, but
Exactly.
I take that though.
Yeah.
But I hacked a couple. You know what I mean? Take somebody else's voice.
Who are we here with?
Who are we here with? Good question.
The dispatch crew.
The Dispatch crew.
Yeah.
When did Dispatch start?
Great question, boys. When did Dispatch start?
A year ago on the 7th, right?
Of what
I think it was
month?
the 8th. So the first show we did wasn't actually officially a dispatch show, but it was the first show where we all kind of got together, met, we all performed, and then after that we were kind of like, hey, we should do something. So we started doing more events, booking different people. So it's been a year already, and we've done 32 shows.
What was your favorite show?
You go first.
Everyone's got a different one.
I like that show with Vanya and Jeff. They have places.wave on Instagram. That was pretty great. I also really like.
Isn't that the second Open Decks?
It wasn't open
No,
decks.
it wasn't open decks. No,
It
no,
was just
no.
strictly them.
Yeah, we organized it, and then
Shout
I
out
really,
them. They're killing it. They got a show tonight at 10 p.m.
Yes,
10:30
they
p.m.?
do.
I don't know which one it is.
Shout out to them. They're freaking great.
It's tonight.
And then I also really like whenever we do D&B stuff, just because I always enjoy it.
Yeah, we need to do more of that.
Yes,
Yeah.
big fan.
Mine definitely all the open decks. All the open decks. We've found some really nice local talent. To come
For someone
in.
who doesn't know, what is an open deck?
So open decks is basically a chance for any DJ to come and spin. You get a half-hour set to kind of just showcase your sound or whatever you're trying to get out to the world, and practice your kinks in front of people without worrying about being booed off stage.
I am someone who didn't know, so I appreciate you explaining that. I didn't
Well, we
know
got
open
one
deck.
coming up real soon.
Yeah, everyone's welcome, basically. So
I want you to
Gives
know,
people an
Grind, you
opportunity.
are in frame when you're standing up if it's more comfortable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you are in frame. I've set this up so you're actually more in
adapt.
frame now.
Jeez. I guess he's got our heads in that.
And what was your favorite event of the year there?
It's really tough because we had lots of really good events for different reasons. So we do a lot of different types of music. So it's always a little bit different DJs every time. My favorite was probably the one we did at the Well.
That was a good one, yeah.
Recently?
we did.
Nice.
So it was at the Well Hamilton. We had
Shout out the Well.
DJ Saren, who's originally from Toronto, but he lives in Berlin. Really big, industrial goth. He's DJ'd at Fascination a bunch of times. So we got to book him, and Black ICXE, who's really good too. And we had a drag act, Chachi Heresy.
Chachi Heresy.
Yeah, it was sick. It was a good
Right
show.
pronunciation.
Pronunciation correction coming in.
Shout out to queer artists in Hamilton. We should all support.
I need a pronunciation correction every show here. That's why I got people to introduce themselves.
Right. I'm gonna
yeah,
mess it up, right?
I'm done messing it up.
Yeah,
Honestly.
I've heard you messed it up a couple times, right?
Which one?
Moon Disco Punk.
Moon Disco Punk
You were
Moon?
just switching it up every time.
Freddie Fly and Fly Guy get interchanged
yeah.
every
Yeah.
other day. Who else did I mess up? Zoptis? Zoptis? You familiar with Zoptis?
Never heard of him.
I was calling him Zop. I think I'm saying it wrong now.
Zohan, you were calling him?
What was I calling him? I was calling him
Just like Power Rangers,
exotopes, and it's not even close. I was
Oh,
just
damn.
filling in blanks that aren't there.
Ooh.
What are you gonna do? It's part of the game.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Maybe learn next time. But it's okay. I think
don't know.
you're not feeling
Practice
you're not
makes
too
perfect.
Like you're being nice. Now.
Professional is the word you're looking for.
You're not professional. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't want to learn. That's not the game.
Wow. Now we know the truth, folks.
Yeah. No, learning on the fly.
Improv?
Growing as we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of the vibe
Sometimes
Yeah,
it's the
really.
easiest way. It's the easiest way sometimes.
You
I
learn
think it's the
by
only
doing.
way.
Yeah.
Isn't the other like preparation or
Yeah.
something?
Like the
learning,
stages?
Learning
yeah,
like
yeah,
behind the scenes?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
we
yeah.
learning out here.
So you prep in
Because,
front of everyone
yeah.
else.
Exactly.
So they can all watch you fail at the same time.
Practice in the game.
Wow.
Watch me fail. Watch me fail. What is this Netflix show you're talking about?
Oh, it was the show about yes. So this girl from Markham, she because I was talking previously about how I am paying a lot to be in school right now. I go to Mac, and we were talking.
Shout out Mac.
Shout out Mac.
Busy as ever right
Taking all my money. Appreciate it. And we were talking about this girl from Markham that pretended to be a part of a program, and then she lied to her parents because her mom was a helicopter mom. Shout out Asian parents. I also have a helicopter mom. And then she... They're really good
Did you
ones,
shout
too.
out helicopter moms?
Yeah.
No.
No. And then, yeah, she ended up... Who did she kill? Her mother? Or her boyfriend killed her mother?
So her boyfriend and her friends killed the mother and father, and they beat her up to make it seem like she wasn't part of the whole...
Oh, like it was like a
process.
robbery or something, right?
Exactly,
Yeah.
yeah. Robbery gone wrong, and she's the only one who survived.
That's the type of plan you could only learn by actually going to the school.
the
She
right.
must have done it. She went to the school. They taught her to prepare.
Yeah, I
It was
think
fine.
so. I think so.
It's like you need a
We're gonna assume
backstory.
she actually went to the school, right? She apparently was supposed to have gone to U of T, so...
Yeah, it was U of T. Yeah. Well, instead of clown school, there's like robbery school, right? So
Is U of T the one that used to be Ryerson? No.
no, that's
No.
TMU.
TMU. Too many letters. I'm
TMU,
gonna get
yeah.
confused. Did you see whether they continued or quit on the petition to change the name of Yonge and Dundas Square?
Oh, the Sankofa Square
I
now.
Sankofa Square
actually
for
some
have
reason.
not checked
Yeah.
that out yet.
It was getting shaky. They were saying it was going to cost $8.2 million to change
change it.
every
Yeah,
like
it's a waste of money for
every
sure.
like museum map and this map. Everything was going to have to be
Oh,
changed. So
everything
they
has
were
to
be
like,
changed,
they're like, we
yeah.
can't. Like, we don't got the money. We can't do it.
Well, that sucks.
They're like, we can't save the science center. We can't fix this map either. Speaking of Sankofa Square,
You just go. You're going in today.
just kidding. Maybe. What's your favorite Timbit?
Me, sour cream glazed.
Sour cream glaze.
Yeah,
Don't eat any.
fresh sour cream glazed.
Out.
Come on, I didn't grow up on that one.
Fair.
There's not even
Grow
one
up
that
on
you're
that.
like willing to have.
None. I always say no.
Have
Don't
you
eat
ever
donuts,
had a
all that
Timbit?
stuff.
What?
No.
You've never had a
I
Timbit.
always say no.
How do you know?
We should have
true
brought
Canadian.
Timbits to
It's
the
just
show.
not my thing. Oh man, don't say no.
One day Tim Hortons will sponsor me and I'll have
Right?
Timbits under here.
Give me real food.
Today's
you know,
not
like-
that day. See, but I think that's smart. You're not eating the junk.
Yeah,
That's what you're saying?
I try not to eat the junk.
How dare you
Smart.
say that Timbits isn't real food? Every Canadian
What is
just...
that?
Oh, yeah, by the way, I wouldn't call
Were they
Timbits junk.
doubles? Come on.
I wasn't calling Timbits junk. Let's backtrack here. Not junk, healthy, part of a balanced diet.
Yeah, very healthy.
Everything in moderation.
Definitely does not give you diabetes at all.
Know what's the perfect type of moderation?
Yeah. What?
Just a little ball, little Timbit.
It's a tiny Timbit.
Don't eat a donut. Eat a little
But you
Timbit.
want the center of the donut.
It's the best part.
Yeah.
So a little bit goes a long way.
Size portioned, yeah.
Grind.
Really?
Best Timbit. A little bit goes a long way. That's
Is
not what I'm
there-
signing off of. Back it up. Back it up.
Is there a honey cruller Timbit?
No, I think that's just a donut.
Strangest thing. Lisa LaRocca was just here and she was claiming that's her favorite, and I was disgracing it, saying it's not
Yeah,
true.
I don't think it's true. I'll go with chocolate.
Let's see who's on the line. I may have hung up on you. Are you still there? Perfect. I'm glad to hear it. Would you like to be live? Yes, you would. You have no choice. Are you ready?
All right, who are
y'all
we talking
may
to
need-
here?
Can you testing 1 2?
Testing 1 2.
We can't hear him.
Y'all gonna need headphones.
No.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Here you go.
Is
this one also part of
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh.
I'm
Yo,
surprised.
who is this?
This
What do you
is-
want?
This is XI, and I want to be heard by the masses.
You've called the
Yeah.
wrong line.
Yeah, great.
No one is listening but you and us.
Is this Rogers customer service? I got a phone to pick.
All right, guys, this is XI. This is our main headliner for tomorrow night. He's been in the game for, over 20 years, Christian? He's going to slam some heavy-ass dubstep tomorrow night.
Tomorrow at Casbah.
Let's go.
At Casbah Lounge.
Casbah Lounge.
10 p.m., 2 a.m., $5 cover, only $5 to hear some sick-ass dubstep. We got Hooplex. We got Justin Tice. We're bringing in some extra equipment to boost up the sound.
Extra sound equipment.
Nuts.
In the Casbah Lounge.
Yeah.
More speakers.
Yo, Mo, we're going all the way.
The more bass bins, the better. That's what I always say.
There you go.
If you're not crushing people to death with bass frequencies, then what are you doing? You know.
But everybody crying.
The real important question here is, what's your favorite Timbit?
You know what? I'm really boring with it. I'm a honey glaze man. You know.
Okay.
They feel kind of hollow to me, but they're okay.
That's kind of what I like about them. Like, you think there's going to be more to it, then you bite down and it just kind of squishes. I find it so satisfying.
That's fair. My dad, his favorite is also the honey glaze, but he is also 62, so...
Okay, I'll have some Timbits tomorrow, okay?
You have to.
I'll try some.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll videotape it.
Jeez, man.
Try a birthday cake Timbit.
I feel so left out now.
Actually, I've never tried those.
You've never tried them?
No.
That's a good Timbit. And it doesn't exist in donut form. What other Timbit doesn't have a donut? Name one.
Although
Go.
you gotta wonder if
cut
they're
your mic.
supposed to be if they're supposed to be the donut holes and they don't have a donut version of it. Where do they come from?
Where are they coming from? I haven't thought about this.
These are the things that plague my mind at 2 a.m.
I'm not sure I want to know.
Every week from 6 to 8. Why did you want to be heard today?
Oh, well, you know, I just love chatting. Just love chatting it up on the radio. To let everybody know about the party. And also, because this is representative of a return to the music business and performance for me. Took quite a lengthy hiatus. And so I'm really happy to be back and just wanted to share that with as many people as possible.
Hamilton's glad to have you.
That's true. So you've been producing music for a while, doing like a pretty wide variety of stuff. How long of a break has it been? Because I saw like you've been releasing stuff still. You got a new EP coming out.
Yep. Got the Deep Cut EP came out earlier this year, which is, you know, again representative of my return to dubstep. I got started producing in 2002 and was pretty consistent all the way through until about 2013, 2014. And then I just decided I needed to take a break, you know, as the legendary Mad Lib said when he was asked what's the best thing you've ever done as a musician, he said, take a break.
Wow.
And now that I'm on the other end of a nice lengthy break, I can't agree more with him.
Feeling refreshed.
Yeah, and, you know, I think when you get, you know, you live in the studio day in, day out, and you're on the road all the time, you're performing all the time, it kind of puts the blinders on a little bit. You know, because you don't have enough time to devote to other life experiences and all sorts of other stuff. So I think taking a break just helped me to get a new perspective, a new lease on life to some degree. And now that I'm coming back with that refreshed perspective and refreshed attitude, I feel like it's been very positive. The creativity in the music is just like flowing out of me constantly now.
Compared to just like going through the motions, like chasing the like week by week, day by day of what you had to do that week or whatever time.
You know, a lot of people, you know, everybody has this glamorized view of what it's like to be in the music industry. And don't get me wrong, it's fantastic. It's wonderful to be a full-time working musician, no question about it. But, you know, it is a very monolithic experience. You kind of get into this cycle of, you know, shows and studio. And so it doesn't really leave a lot of room for, you know, the stuff that really juices you up creatively, which is, funnily enough, just the random living of your life as a person, you know? So
that's a good answer.
That's
Look,
so
you called and speak to the people. I'm upset I asked about Timbits now.
It's probably inspiring everybody.
Now, if you had 60 seconds right now, look into this camera and promote whatever you want to promote, go ahead.
Well, what I want to promote right now is Dispatch, baby, Friday night at the Casbah.
Good answer.
No messing around. It's going to be a very special set, very magical set. No, I've got some really awesome stuff planned for my time there, and I'm really excited. I haven't shared the decks with Justin in quite some time as well. Him and I go way back, so I'm really excited to get to spend some time with my old homeboy, and just, you know, get out there and show everybody what I'm made of. So I think it's going to be an awesome time, and everybody who's listening should definitely be there.
Sweet, man. We're honored to have you.
Appreciate you calling in. Appreciate you being part of this show. It's not my show, but it's going to be for this show that we're on right now. This is my show, actually. Let's take it back. Thanks for being the first caller.
Hey,
we're gonna cut you off now. Come on by anytime. You come promote some stuff. Talk about why everybody should stop making music and stuff.
And Timbits too.
And Timbits. Take a break, have a Timbit, relax a little.
Exactly.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you very much for having me, guys. Appreciate it. Have a good show.
Cheers.
See you tomorrow.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
See ya.
Yeah, I just want to take a moment to say, first show I ever went to Toronto.
Yeah.
It was him and this other guy, Mike Bombaman. They called themselves Low Tech, and they were playing a free show with Datsyk. I don't know if you guys know who Datsyk is, a big time dubstep producer with Excision.
I don't think I'm familiar.
Anyway,
yeah.
It was like a huge show, and it was free, and it was like first show I ever went to in Toronto. So
how long ago was that?
It's kind of huge for me that like we've put in all this work into Dispatch, and then we got this guy who's like one of my heroes, like when it comes to music and as a DJ. Like,
and at like there's
tears running down my face right now. But
and at the start of your like journey into this sort of thing by going to seeing the
totally,
show,
man. It's like it kind of comes full circle a little bit.
Had you done shows yourself when you saw him?
No, I was like 19.
Oh, wow.
I was like barely old enough to go out.
Yeah, that's a nice full circle moment. I like that. Have you met him yet? No, you guys are meeting tomorrow? No.
Well, I'm meeting him for the first time tomorrow.
Yeah.
Now, how did you guys meet each other?
How did we meet each other?
Oh, he booked me for the first ever Dispatch show we did, and then we just instantly became friends from then. And
we both met at Zen. So Nick was DJing at Zen Lounge. I was working there, and then I liked the music he was playing, and booked him at this show that we're celebrating the 1 year of, and the rest is history.
I bet the person on the phone is gonna have something to do with that show.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
Let's find out now. Hello, I'm not gonna give you a chance to introduce yourself. I'm gonna throw you right on live. Thanks for calling. No, you gotta wait a second. Let's see.
Yeah.
Can I hear you?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Everyone can hear you. The whole world.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Do you have wisdom to impart on the people? We got some wisdom on the last phone call. The pressure's on.
Sorry, I got some echo there.
Yeah.
One more time.
There was a lot of wisdom shared on the last phone call. The pressure is on for you to share wisdom now.
Totally can't hear you now.
Hello. Testing. Is your radio on while you're on the phone?
My radio is not on, no.
Well, then...
You heard that.
Yeah. You heard that very clear. Can you hear me now?
One sec.
Can you hear me now? Some of the headphones?
I think this is Justin.
I was streaming you. I think that's what the problem was.
Yes.
Okay.
You can do both, yeah.
There you go.
Oh, I see what was happening.
There's
Wasn't
still
even on
some
the phone
background
call.
noise, but
There's still background noise? Well, there's a lot of people
Anyway.
in here.
I feel like now I'm ruining your show. There was just a whole bunch of tears that sounded like they were almost being shed.
The tears are over.
Yeah.
Tears are over. I was almost crying on the other side.
Now we're in pain.
Christian was so sweet.
Tell us a little bit about how you got into DJing. I mean, I think Brody should ask the questions.
Who are you?
My name is Justin.
How did you get this number?
Ask Steph.
All right. You
There's
can go
a lot
on.
of music in the background, though, still. I don't know what's going on.
Are you playing music?
Is there still music in the background?
Yeah,
Well,
confused.
wait. How about now?
1 second. 1 second.
Is that better?
I don't know what's going on. Yes, there. Now I can hear.
Okay.
I might have had you on hold.
Was I on hold that whole time?
I'm not sure. What's your favorite Timbit?
My favorite Timbit. I am down with Christian Select as well. He does have good taste in Timbits, but I will go glazed sour cream.
Okay.
Two for the
But
Grace
also the old school honey dip. It's essentially the French cruller, but just the center bit, or so they want us to believe.
Yeah,
It's one of the more refined Timbits.
It's a higher taste
I mean,
palette.
it's like, I'm over 40. It's my selection. At least I'm not old enough to be eating the plain ones yet.
Yeah.
You'll
Wait till
get
the
there.
diabetes
You'll get there.
kicks in.
Yeah. You just can't have sugar. You're just eating these little pieces of bread.
Exactly. It's
I
just
thought-
like bread crust surrounding bread. like all the bad parts of white bread. Just yeah.
But if you've got a 10-pack, and it's the only one left in there, are you eating it?
If it's fresh, if it's like
Yeah, if it's a variety box and it's sitting on the wherever, and you're like, oh, you want Timbit? And you look in and it's just nothing but dry, old-fashioned.
Found it at the bus
rocks.
I'm probably not down.
But you don't know. You don't know it's dry yet till you pick it up.
This guy, Justin works at Sala Maria. He's got like way better food to eat.
When's the last time you had a Timbit?
Timbit specifically, it's probably been almost a year.
I'm gonna have to let you go. Thanks for calling in. What are you most excited for about the show tomorrow night?
What am I most excited for? Definitely to see Christian play. I haven't seen XI play in a long ass time.
What about when Grind cries while he watches it?
Yeah, that is going to be exciting. I feel like there will be some tears on the dance floor. Might have to put out one of those like slippery when wet signs.
That could really crank the party up too.
Yeah, but that also might be due to the sweat that will come off of everyone dancing their asses off.
Let's go.
But I'm also really excited to play my own set too. I'll be honest. Actually, I've never seen Hooplex play, so I'm excited for that too. Going to come after that, but I definitely excited and definitely leaning into a lot more of a bass-heavy sound in general lately, but for tomorrow's events.
It's going to be high energy for sure.
High energy.
Get people going.
Bass-heavy, plan to kind of bounce back and forth between house and a lot of breaks, also with a lot of like old-school influence, things that inspired, I know, myself early on, and I'm pretty sure Christian as well.
Yeah. You've been DJing for a while, right?
August 20th was 24 years since my first gig.
Have you ever been to the Casbah before?
I have been to the Cas, but twice.
Have you ever put a sticker up in the washroom?
I have not.
All right.
There is still time.
There's still time.
There's still time.
Tomorrow night could be your night.
It will be my night.
You might get lucky. And get the chance to put a sticker up in the washroom. I don't know.
Exactly. That's actually why.
Don't be dirty. Don't be dirty.
Sorry, Seth. Yeah, really excited for that. Really excited to play some new tracks that I got. I was getting kind of everything organized this afternoon and tonight to kind of polish it off. But
and how did you meet these characters here that I have in front of me?
Sorry, one more time.
How did you meet these people? Dispatch.
Jeez.
If you will.
Dispatch. I think I met Steph last summer during Open Streets on Barton. I think that was the first time.
For Sala Maria.
Lots of, at Barton Sala Maria, where I am right now, working mid-shift.
Mid-shift?
Yeah.
Mid-shift.
Yeah, you guys were throwing some shows in the alleyway there, right?
Yeah. Last summer, we got the chance to do that. This summer, they decided to take a bit of a breather. They need to raise some funds for possibly next year's. But there's stuff in the works otherwise outside of this place on our end too, I think, in the near future. But yeah, that's how I met Steph. Christian, we met probably in 2003 or something.
Wow.
I think at one of my shows, we had mutual friends for sure. I think he went to high school with some good friends of mine, but that's when I met him. One of the last times I saw Christian, the picture that I posted last night was from a club in Berlin. Randomly went out for drinks to meet friends of friends in Berlin and end up having drinks with Christian, who I know, Noah Pred, who I knew from Toronto too, and then Frankie Bones, which was also the producer of one of the first techno records I ever bought.
DJ legend, for sure.
And then we went out to at least 2 clubs together. That picture was taken from Wilder Renat, which was this crazy place, almost like been back there 2 more times since, but it's almost like a frat house club. It feels like a frat house.
Now, if you got fired from your work today for being on this call, what meal would you miss the most from your work?
So rarely do staff meals here, as a matter of fact.
You don't eat any of the food there?
We're generally too busy.
You don't steal something off
when I
someone's
get
plate?
I miss my drinks that I make, but
what kind of restaurant is this? I don't think I'm familiar.
It's a cheese charcuterie place.
Yeah.
That's kind of our main jam. So we specialize in like
It's a cheese restaurant? I've never heard of such a thing.
Well, you should definitely come out.
I'm gonna come check it out.
Justin makes some of the best cocktails in the city, aside from being a really good DJ too. So
thanks, man. I mix some things.
Yeah. I appreciate you.
Music and/or drinks.
I appreciate you calling.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me on the air.
Well, you can come on by anytime. We'll talk about cheese and stuff. Until next time, we'll see you tomorrow.
Awesome. See you tomorrow night.
So,
have a good night, dude.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Nice. Yeah, for anyone that doesn't know Bar and Sala Maria, they got some amazing drinks, variety of great food.
Cheeses?
Cheese, charcuterie, what do they got? Like pate and all kinds of...
they do a different like charcuterie sandwiches as well.
Beer, beer and drinks you've never had. Like Justin's always like fermenting milk or doing some kind of
Yummy.
he's always got some kind of like weird limoncello he's making out of daffodils, or like the guy's always making.
He's a true mixologist.
Yeah, he knows his stuff for sure.
On and off the boards.
100%.
Yeah. Shout out Bar and Sala Maria.
Right. Every Friday is the best day to go.
Why Friday?
It's like
cheaper drinks.
Yeah, cheaper drinks.
There's no better time than when things are cheaper
like,
at the same place
when
it could be expensive.
$12 off on a bottle of wine, like, you know.
Their prices are super reasonable.
Don't get hustled and go on the expensive night. Go on Friday.
You should always go
when
on
it's cheaper
nights as well, you know, kind of check it out. But, you know.
Don't do that. Just kidding. We need this place to stay open.
Right.
We need them open so we can do all these things.
And they cater as well, right? So, you know, next time you have like your own radio thing, you know, maybe you should reach out to them and get a charcuterie.
Have some cheese for the guests.
You know
I'll stop asking so many Timbit questions. I'll get cheese.
Ask for some real food.
What's your favorite cheese?
Favorite cheese? I recently tried this like Polish cheese that I get at Fortino's. That's really good with Marmite that I love.
Very good with what? Did you say?
Marmite.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a yeast spread.
It's like that black stuff British people put on their toast. It's disgusting.
Yeah,
but I was going to say, it doesn't sound good.
It's really good.
Salty licorice.
Don't knock it out until you try it.
Yeah. And honestly, I used to have it with banana.
It's gross toothpaste.
It's delicious. What about you guys? Favorite cheese?
Too many to call.
No, you have to pick. You have to have favorites.
My favorite is blue. Anything blue cheese.
Yeah, blue cheese.
Anything blue. Sure. Yeah, especially on a nice steak, you know.
Do you know what Joey Diaz says about blue cheese?
No, what does it say?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, for sure.
Gonna have to look that one up on the internet, eh?
Give it a goog. Is there gonna be any more callers?
Maybe.
I
don't know. I'm kind of thinking no, but
if they were gonna call, now's their chance.
Yeah.
Ring ring.
Ring ring.
We stopped taking callers when the show ends, probably, but made like cut off sooner.
Okay.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not
Super
sorry.
Crawl.
Yes.
Yeah. Shout out, sorry, not sorry.
What time is the fashion show?
Saturday,
September
14th, 7 p.m. That's the full-time job, friends.
Where?
Super Crawl fashion show.
Yes.
What time?
7 p.m.
On what day?
On September 14th.
Wow,
He's bringing the camera closer. That's why it looks so...
Yeah, that was a zoom in.
Yeah.
Totally intense.
Very technical.
What it looks like when things don't have budget.
Yeah.
One-man show.
Saturday, 7 p.m.
Yes.
The Super Crawl fashion show stage.
Yes.
Which has been moved to York Street.
Yes, it has.
If you were there last year, it's not the same spot.
No, thank God. Yeah.
And I assume Dispatch will be DJing for it because you have the connections, right?
Actually, they have their own DJs who are really great. And they're also designers as well. Shout out to IOFA.
I was spinning it back.
But they don't actually do music like that. Right. They just do fashion.
Because y'all don't do music like that.
The only DJs you gotta know about are the ones tomorrow night at Casbah Lounge.
Yep.
Exactly.
10 p.m., 2 a.m.,
$5.
Don't forget
it's gonna be wild.
But if you happen to be at Super Crawl, come see me at Mulberry and James Street. So you forget the fashion show.
Yeah.
I'm in there.
I'll be there Saturday and Sunday. Come give some good advice. Do some advice exchanging. come participate.
So is this
where
like
you
a
can't come back to the radio.
event or like
No,
it's a
it's open.
kickback?
They're calling it an art installation. Really, it's me with the camera and some of my stuff out there.
Just doing some stuff, eh?
That's an art installation. If you sign the contracts, point at the cameras.
Yeah.
Exciting times.
Exciting times.
Summer's
indeed.
over.
Yeah.
Fortunately.
If you had a magic crystal ball and you could look at this time next year, what would you want the Dispatch 2-year anniversary event to look like?
DJ and Supergirl.
Bigger budget.
I would want it to be profitable.
Yeah, we want to make some. Right now, we're not.
All of
making
those
any
things
money.
work into one thing.
Yeah.
If you DJ Supergirl, they have budget and you profit.
Yeah.
Sponsor us.
Yeah.
Supergirl, look, how's your chance?
Yeah.
Not right now, but
And some more Toronto gigs. as
Toronto
well.
gigs?
Yeah.
What would the lineup be?
Yeah, we're gonna expand a little bit.
It depends what sound we're going for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, we do so much
Yeah.
like different styles of music. We try to have different DJs every time, so it's always a little bit different, which
Keep
I
it
like.
fresh.
I don't like doing
Yeah.
the same thing over and over. So
No, you want to switch it up.
switch it up, yeah.
That's why you're in a bunch of the different DJ. You're Fascination. You're in Dispatch. 905 Fest.
The hip hop
Yeah.
side of things with you guys.
He does piano culture too with me.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. We've done some more like
Yeah.
Emma Piano, Afro House kind of things at Zen and in Toronto and stuff.
All
so
over the place.
We're moving around. Yeah, we're doing things.
I like it. Now, in the photo you sent, there was 4 people.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the 4th individual? Did he call in?
He said his voice. His wife's having a baby. He's not available.
Tough times.
Yeah.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
or congratulations.
Yeah.
George,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I was gonna say he does not have a wife. Yeah. I was like, all right, I guess we're gonna lie today.
But is he the 4th member of Dispatch?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Johan, DJ HTML. He'll probably be DJing a little bit with us tomorrow night too. You know, we're all gonna hop on. So at
Back
the
to
end of
back
the
to
night, the
back.
last hour, we're doing a back-to-back. Everybody's gonna jump on a little bit, so we'll have a variety of DJs hopping on. But yeah,
That makes it lively. Back
Yeah,
and forth.
Johan's a
Alright.
character. Yeah, he's
I think I
definitely
met
a
him one
hustler.
time.
Yeah.
At the
I'm
studio.
Yeah.
But it might not have been him. I was just looking at the photo and I kind of recognized him.
Yeah,
he
no,
can
it's-
confirm
it's
or
him,
deny.
it's
Disco
yeah.
nights at and then you this whole summer has been doing like the disco
Good
nights.
nights. Yeah.
Yeah, does the disco nights. Yeah, he's been hustling.
He's been killing it.
I like it. So now if I gave y'all 60 seconds, and you could look in this camera, what do you promote?
Each or
You got 60 seconds.
60
As a crew,
You got 60
Shit.
seconds.
follow Dispatch on Instagram.
Check us out. Tomorrow night we're throwing one of the biggest shows we've thrown. It's going to be packed. We're going to have 3 different DJs, different visuals. We're going to have a little photo booth with posters from previous events. So we'll be showcasing that. We're going to have some photographers.
Me included.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shafali's going to do some photography. We got XI coming out of retirement. Huge dubstep Toronto legend. Justin Tice, 25 years. Hooplex, one of the biggest upcoming DJs in Hamilton. She's going to spin some vinyl, some old school, like, deep techno kind of stuff. That's going to be funky. So, yeah.
60 seconds is up. Cut the clip. Appreciate you.
yo, stay tuned
Yeah.
for Open Decks. And if you want to do Open Decks, just reach out to our Instagram page and we'll.
Those
get
things
them
are
on.
huge in
Yeah.
the city.
Yeah.
We got a little something coming up for
Yeah.
Halloween, so stay tuned for that. October 25th.
Doing things like that are great opportunity for people who want to get into the scene,
Yeah.
who don't get they're just doing their bedroom, doing
They don't get
wherever.
booked by
Exactly.
DJs.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
valuable to
Yeah.
the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a big part of Dispatch has been giving a platform to some of the up-and-coming DJs who maybe have talent but just haven't had the opportunity to get out. And we found that once we put them up, they kick ass, and then they go on to do other things. So
Nope, 60 seconds is really up. I'm sorry. Last thing I need from you is say, this is because Design Matters exclusive.
Whoa, you said that so fast.
What?
This is because
That matters?
design
Exclusive?
matters.
So,
Wait. Let's get
Find
that
us
one
on
more
YouTube.
time.
this is because
Design
That
matters.
matters.
exclusive. Exclusive.
Killed. Yeah, give me a couple more exclusives. That's
Exclusive.
Should we do all 3 at the same time?
Exclusive.
1,
Two,
2, 3. This is
This
a
is
because design matters exclusive.
Exclusive.
We need to go. We need to learn our church.
I
chorus,
I
eh?
appreciate y'all. I got to start the Weird Hour. Y'all know the Weird Hour? Weird Hour's about to start.
Sounds weird. This is a Because Design Matters exclusive.
Exclusive.
We need to learn our church